One of my favorite things about this holiday season is the sales. But there's something frustrating about trying to find a good deal. You might end up feeling overwhelmed and stressed out, which is why I'm excited to share a sponsor that helps make the holidays less stressful. Today's video is brought to you by Masterworks. When you think of fine art, you probably think of massive paintings or sculptures that take up lots of space. But there's another form of fine art that's a bit more discreet and easier to fit in your home: art books. This December, Masterworks has an exclusive offer for our viewers. Their carefully curated selection of art books make for perfect gifts for any art lover. They're beautifully designed objects themselves, and each book explores a different aspect of fine art. I especially love their newest book, which celebrates some of the most iconic photographs ever taken. There's also selections that go behind the scenes of famous museums or show how art influences fashion. It's the best part. These beautiful art books are priced at just a fraction of what a painting costs. So if you're looking for a unique gift this holiday season, check out the link below and use code provided to get 15% off your first order. That's 15% off plus free domestic shipping when you head to masterworksart.com/today's video code. Don't wait though, this code will expire on December. Thanks again to Masterworks for sponsoring today's video. Now on with the show. So this is one of my favorite facts. I guarantee you didn't know. In November 1898, Harrods department store in London installed one of the world's first working escalators. Now, the big deal because the average person had never seen such a thing. The idea that a floor could rise beneath your feet seemed less like progress and more like witchcraft. The first time you step onto an escalator, your knees buckle, your heart races. A man in a three-piece suit rushes over and hands you a stiff drink and a small towel. I wish I were making this up. Now you're probably thinking, hold on a second, those aren't real escalators. My friend, they are. But they're certainly more fantastical than the ones we know today. Actually, this device wasn't even called an escalator. At the time, it was known as an inclined moving walkway. No. And yes, it's technically different from the escalator we know today. The biggest difference is that escalators have steps, while the inclined moving walkway does not. But functionally, they serve the same purpose. Anyway, this particular installation in Harrods was made of leather, wood, and brass. It ran in near silence, carrying customers up for flights of stairs. It may sound quaint today, but people were so unnerved by the experience that they needed a little liquid courage to keep riding. The store employed shopmen to position at the top of the escalator with trays of free-smelling salts and brandy, later cognac to revive shaken customers. How often did this happen? Well, no figures were kept, but one contemporary account claimed that a steady stream of brandy was needed to keep up with demand. The reason? Well, we can't say for sure, but perhaps it was the sensation of helplessness that terrified them. After all, you couldn't control the speed. All you could do was step on and hold on tight. Or maybe it was the strange disorientation of ascending without stairs. Whatever the case, Harrods found that a little free booze helped immensely. But why would they do such a thing? Or were they just trying to make a spectacle? Well, not exactly. The escalator was a huge expense for the store, costing over £400 in today's money, and Harrods wanted to ensure it was a success. That's because they understood something that modern tech companies still struggle with. Innovation is only as good as its adoption. You can build the best app, device, or social network in the world, but if people are too afraid to use it, it's pointless. So rather than letting fear get the better of customers, Harrods decided to embrace it. Yes, it's a bit unnerving, they said, but isn't that exciting? Don't be scared, be amazed. And what better way to calm nerves than with a stiff drink and a friendly smile? The real irony is that what terrified customers in 1898 is now an afterthought in every mall, airport, and subway station on Earth. Most of us don't even blink at stepping onto an escalator, let alone faint. But back then, it was a moment of existential vertigo. It's easy to forget that technology doesn't seem new or exciting to us because we're surrounded by it every day. Take the humble light switch. We flip it on without a second thought, yet it was once an astonishing marvel. In the 1880s, New Yorkers gathered in droves to see the first incandescent light bulbs switched on in the city. That caused just as much panic as the escalator. People feared that artificial light would disrupt sleep patterns and ruin the nightlife. Could darkness ever come back? These worries never materialized, of course. But for a brief moment, it was possible that a simple innovation could change everything. The escalator was just another step, literally and figuratively, on the bumpy road to modern life. Of course, today's escalators are invisible parts of the landscape, but in 1898, they were so disruptive that they required an emotional support drink. So next time you casually glide up a moving staircase with coffee in hand, remember it took cognac and courage to get here. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, hit subscribe and check out my podcast, available on various platforms. Thank you to my supporters who make videos like this possible. Your support means the world to me. So thank you. Also, if you want to learn more about weird history, you can check out my book, Weird London, or Weird USA. You can find links to purchase them below. Until next time, I'll see you soon.